live in a minute.
The fuck is this here?
We should be entertained.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this, man. I let everybody abuse me in the community. I let y'all all chase me for clout. I let y'all all expose me. I'm about to go do me. And it's all on the internet what everybody did, and all the clout and all that's on there. So I don't want to hear nothing about when I get to do me. That's all I'm gonna say. But I fuck with that song.
He sounding
so I gotta run that back one more time before I get started, because I got a lot of shit I want to say tonight. I got a lot of shit I want to say. And y'all can hit me on Twitter. Hit me on Twitter. Y'all know that song? I follow you, you follow me, and we can get like one of the homies. Hit me on Twitter. Hit me on Twitter. Hold up. And I want to let everybody know I only been talking to black women this whole time, from the top to the bottom. And all y'all bitches acted a fool. Y'all
my God.
And I let y'all bitches do what y'all do. I wanted to see how far y'all was gonna go. Y'all bitches either was clout chasing, violating my privacy, or talking shat, or believing buzz shat that my baby mother's talking about. And I don't want to hear nobody say nothing when I get to talking to women from other races. I don't want, because I'm not gonna lie, last time I was in it, like I said, I've been going to the Houston Mall, but the last time I was in that Houston Mall, it was some badass white women up there. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't say nothing to them, they ain't say nothing to me, but they was, you know what I'm saying, they was look, and if one of them shoot they shot, you know what I'm saying? And I did a lot of shit that might be a rap, but I had to prove a point, you feel me? Because y'all ruined it. Y'all ruined it for the women I really was loving on and trying to talk to. Y'all ruined it throwing dirt on my name. So now, and I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to you. Y'all ruined it. And y'all ain't treating me right. So I'm telling you right now, if a Boricua Maricua, you feel me, or a white woman shoot her shot and she bad enough, she could get a chance. I want to say that she could get a chance because y'all not treating me right. And y'all don't really fuck with me for real. Y'all think I'm the ATM. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck y'all bitches think, but you bitch, you're thinking wrong, bitch. You thought wrong, slut. Ha! Ha! I gotta burn my incense for these hoes. What I said? No magic record. Just smash your weapon. I kill you, nigga. Don't play with me, nigga. No magic record. I do that like it's tempting. I bang with you, nigga. Don't play with me, nigga. I got everybody on my hustle. Let's go. That's it. I think I'm full up my really with my bare ass. I think that I got it for my bare ass. And I ain't shot too many. She said my name right, just fuck the word off. I'm bouncing that pussy like word off. And we can't get my story. Long chest, been kick ain't good.
I let my bitch ass on my feet. That person know they talking about how.
I like my bitch like she. I'm classy. I fuck about a fire, cans and shacks. I fuck around in my bed. It's going down when I'm trying down. I put this sword in your shit, so we missile. I ain't to the hills, I just like top. Flying good, breaking fence with a fucking shot. If I ever be a cop, it was all. Load it up.
So what you think about what I was saying yesterday? That conversation we had about Ron Hayes.
I don't fuck with him, I told you that.
Even after what I was, even my testimony.
That's your testimony.
Yeah, it was that.
You don't need my permission to fuck with Ron Hayes.
No, that's not why I'm asking.
No, I'm just saying that. No, I don't know. You still feel the same way.
Nobody asking for permission for shit. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just saying, did it stir any kind of context for you with what I was experiencing and what I was saying and how I was connecting? And since you know me,
that's yours.
Then I know, but because you know me, then you know you will have some type of faith in how I reacted to it.
That's your feelings and your connection.
No, but the connecting of the dots and the stuff on the thing about how that movie, like how the girl was like a wanderer, and we are wanderers, and that's why I identify us as nomads, because we don't have an identity, we don't have a country.
But you've been doing that.
I know.
You ride Hayes for that.
I know, I'm just saying, but with him saying it just gave me confirmation of what I was saying out of my heart makes sense. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? It's basically him saying it back to me, what I've been saying. And then the movie confirmed it, and hence why I was crying like a baby with that fucking movie, because I'm like, dude, this movie is deep on so many levels. It's gonna go over so many people's heads. Like homegirl at the shop said, people who get it is gonna get it. People who won't. She said some people gonna look at it and think it's just strictly entertainment. Those who get it, gonna get it. And I was like, dude, like, to have that, and I'm like, the conversations we were having before I sat down and watched that movie, how I was telling you the glitches, the time that I was experiencing, and then I sit down and watch that movie, and I'm like, what? But I'm basing my comparisons to The Matrix. That was like the last movie that really kind of tapped into that type of shit, right? And so, man, and when it's like everything, everywhere, all at once, to me, it's like we're gonna come into that, like, or we have already been there, or whatever. But this traveling between realms, like it's got to be some truth to that. You just got to know how to tap in. And these folks know how to tap in, you know. That Tomorrow's World, where them motherfuckers had to jump through a Stargate to go into the future. Yeah, I think that technology has been tapped into. You know what I'm saying? Hence why the time feels manufactured right now. And the whole debate about should we keep daylight savings time, and it's like it's the end of May. No, it's fucking June now. It's June. But the vegetation around us and the trees around us don't represent that. It's like consecutive winter. You know what I'm saying? Now the trees don't look as sick as they was about 2 weeks ago. We had some rain and been going on. It was frenzy yesterday. On me was my white crystal. I usually had it on me, and that shit popped off my keychain, and I'm like, dude, I gotta have that shit in my pocket. Because my armor was weakened yesterday. Ooh, Lord. And these Asian mother and daughter, you know, this is what I'm saying, that these immigrants, these new immigrants, or whatever, they don't have the social etiquette that we're accustomed to.
Well, they had more shootings yesterday, too.
Yeah, they don't have the social etiquette that we're accustomed with white folks, because, you know, we know how to coexist with them, but these immigrants is a whole nother breed. They're a whole nother beast. You know, like, I'm watching her. She putting shit, taking shit out of her basket, putting it here, and I'm just like, why do you think you got a housekeeper at this fucking big ass market? That we just gonna come up and just clean up your fucking shit because you too lazy to walk back over there and put it back where you got it from. And then you gotta dump it off in my department, so I'm the bitch that gotta be the one to clean it up. I asked her, excuse me, ma'am, that's how I said it, ma'am. Huh? Did you leave this behind over there? Did you leave this over there? I watched her do it. Of course, she said, no. I watched you take it out of your basket and lay it on top of the mat. So she lied and said no. That's why I put her on the spot on purpose, so she could lie. Can't even be. all the way over there from Delhi. They don't go in my department. So it's just like little shit like that. It just irks my fucking soul, man. It's just like, that's not the social etiquette. You get something, you take it back where you get it from. Or at least take it up to the front and tell the cashier, I don't want this. They put it aside in a basket and then it's concentrated and somebody can put everything back. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a system. And it's like, and I'm like, dude, I'm saying out loud, this is why I don't buy nothing from this store. White folks looking at me crazy. I'm like, this is why I don't buy nothing from this store. Look at my basket. Full of stuff that's left out, there's people just leaving out. And you wonder why I don't walk out of the store with no bags in my hand. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with them. People don't respect the goods up in here, man. Like, no. I've seen enough. You'll never have me. I'll buy some apples and some grapes and a peanut butter. That's about it. I ain't fucking with y'all meats, seafood, none of that. Cheeses, I ain't buying no cheese, because these folks will pick up bags of cheese and leave them on the shelf. Or throw something in the freezer, frozen. You didn't buy it, you didn't get out of it, but you're throwing it in the frozen. We gotta throw it away. We can't defrost that, give it, and resell it. It has to be thrown away. So I'm seeing the level of waste is like ridiculous. That's, I think, what burns my soul. Is the lack of consideration that this good can be bought by someone else, but it's fucked up now because you done left it in room temperature on the fucking cereal aisle, and it's a fucking pallet of salmon. And I don't trust them people that work over there to put that salmon away like it's supposed to be. But I'm supposed to go and buy that shit? No. I see how them people do that. So it's like y'all be either getting really, y'all be buying this shit up here and getting sick, and ain't nobody saying nothing, or we don't know about it. But y'all ain't about to get me sick up in here. Nobody. And everybody coughing. And you know who coughing? Kids. I'm observing everything. Everybody coughing. Mainly the kids. And I'm not talking about like kids. I'm talking about like infant kid, like toddlers. Black, white, Asian, all of them. I'm like, man. These kids around here sickly to the motherfucker, man. What's going on? Everybody coughing. And then I'm leaving for the day, and this white man is in a wheelchair yelling at the customer service lady who happens to be black, calling her by her first name. Excuse me? Wear your mask. Where's your mask? And then the last thing I heard him saying, he was like, what did he say? He's like, you're not being safe or some shit, like putting her on blast, dude. Now usually she wears a mask. This was the first time I seen her without one. So I guess the first time she slipped, it was his duty to put her on blast. I'm like, dude, I know she wanted to walk from behind that goddamn counter and slap the shit out of him out that goddamn wheelchair, dude. I was too tired to care, but I felt bad for her, because I was like, this is the type of shit we got to deal with. He thought it was totally okay for him to be in the middle of the floor yelling, calling her out for not having no mask. And I'm like, why is he doing that? Why couldn't he go up to the counter to the side with his wheelchair and talk to her? She was right there helping a line full of customers, so he interrupted her concentration to fuck with her over a mask. I'm like, these motherfuckers are losing it.
So
them customers ain't wearing them.
Yeah.
Everybody in that store ain't wearing no mask. He had one on.
They're supposed to be wearing the mask. We're still wearing the mask.
I ain't took mine off.
And we're in the auto industry, and we are wearing the mask.
Exactly. But like that was the first time I seen it without one. And the fact that this random white man is in the middle of the floor yelling, got everybody's attention in the vicinity, talking to her.
So she was the person worked at the store?
Yeah, behind the
She's supposed to have a mask.
She's behind the customer desk.
She's supposed to have a mask.
Customer service desk.
Supposed to have a mask.
Everybody who works at Kroger is not wearing a fucking
They're
mask.
supposed to have a mask.
I know, but they're not doing that.
Well,
so
then that's why he went off. He like, God damn.
But she ain't the only one that's not wearing one that works there. That's what I'm saying. Why you ain't picking up one of these random white chicks that's walking around here that ain't wearing one?
Oh, she was black?
Yes.
Oh, well. You really don't know the answer to that question?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you pick her of all these motherfuckers you see standing over here that ain't got no mask on, but you checking her ass?
Yeah, so what you think about that?
Like I said, it was after I was clocked out. I was too tired to give a fuck. But I just was like, that's the last thing I gotta get. That just was the confirmation of how fucked up that day was yesterday. Like, we got random white people standing in the middle of the floor yelling at the top of his lungs about somebody not wearing a mask.
No, about a black person not wearing a mask.
Exactly. So that's where we at now?
Oh, we at? We've been there.
Shit. So I'm like, let me get my motherfucking ass the fuck up out of here, man. And I was like, I'm like, that was just weird. The whole day was weird. Like I said, everybody named motherfucking mama who owned the liquor store or gas station came up in that bitch grabbing milk to sell at a 500% profit. Cause they paying it with fucking EBT cards. I saw that shit with my own eyes. That's when I was like, oh, fuck empathy. Fuck merchant, y'all trying to be entrepreneurs. Y'all getting over. Paying for all this milk on an EBT card, bitch? Really? And nobody batting eyes? Okay. But we, black folks, the worst people alive, though. They so busy watching us. Everybody else getting away with fucking getting away with the bullshit. Like, they got their shit set up sweet. Today's better than yesterday. Good Lord. What's today? Friday? Like I said, Thursdays are bad. Fridays, alright. At delivery, I only have, 2 pallets of eggs, and they weren't even big eggs. They weren't even all the way full pallets. So I'm like, we had 2 pallets worth of goods? When I first started there, that whole cooler was lined up. We could fit about, 6 on that side, 3 plus the 2, so 6, 7, 8. Now we would get at least 9 pallets per delivery. I got 2 pallets of goods, and the other 2 were eggs. And on top of that was shit that was in the meat department. So all that shit wasn't even all our shit, and some of it was produce. And it was so late, we didn't have time to cut it off. And I'm like, motherfucker, I gotta go. I was supposed to clock out 10 minutes ago. What y'all talking about? So I gotta fill the milk up before I leave. Oh man, fuck this job, man. Y'all ain't paying me enough to deal with this stress. So I couldn't finish my work, so I put on there, I had to unload truck. So y'all walk up in here and this shit looking crazy. Oh well. I tried. He pulled me from what I was doing to go do that. And it was really a 2-man job. They didn't need me. I was kind of in the way. Until we kind of figured out a flow. Because neither one of us wanted me or the meat department. Like I said, it was our department with our shit on it. Neither one of us wanted to do it. The 3 of us that were doing it, none of us wanted to do it. Because we all had other shit to do. So we all was up in that bitch mad dealing with this fucking truck. And what's crazy, when the grocery guy there, I gotta come help him out, but he ain't helping us out. If it ain't grocery, he ain't fucking with it. Unless there's nobody there. Then he has to do everybody else's shit. So, I don't feel bad, because he's been there by himself, having to unload everybody else's shit, and ain't nobody in there. The black dude. That's why I don't fuck with him. I don't mess with him, but you know, he getting the bun of it too. I'm like, I gotta get out of this time shift. I need to be on day shift, man. This closing shit. I gotta get out of this. It's been what, 5 years I've been doing that. Time for me to go back and deal with 7 to 3 now. I'm probably going to have to go to another store to do it. Because what it looks like, Dan has, he ain't ready to leave yet. You know, he got a whole nother career, a whole nother job, paying twice as much as he getting over there.
So that's what he said?
No, I'm just saying, he's going off in radiology. He's in the medical field. Like, why are you still fucking with us? You making 3 times more money than what we over here making, but you got both feet in both worlds. Then go over there and do what you're supposed to do, so we can you know, move up the ladder up in this bitch. That's why Tiff was like, I'm done. He's like, he don't want to let it go. You're like, he don't want to let it go.
Dude, we got a guy in his late 70s. Is not trying to leave. He had to be forced out because his fucking leg locked up.
Oh, wow. Like, he was bending down, he couldn't get back up. I said,
when I came in that week, I was like, that. I was like, he ain't gonna last a week. And he didn't.
Bless his heart.
So now he finally listening to the medical staff. Like, bro, you need a hip replacement.
Ooh.
Hope you make it because you're in your 80s. In your 70s, the late 70s.
Yeah, it's like, you know, because
you should have been done it. You should have done it 3 years ago when the guy hit you at the job. Man, this motherfucker is still here.
What, he got hit in a car accident?
No, I'm talking about this nigga here with the anarchy shit symbol on his car.
With the what kind of symbol?
Anarchy symbol on his car.
Is that what that is? I was wondering what that shit was, dude. Anarchy, really? Is that like a comic book thing, or? Is that like the comic book version, or is that some real shit?
I've never seen a comic book with anarchy.
Okay, so that's okay. Damn, I was wondering what that shit was. Why he on blast like that? Like, nigga, ain't that an enemy? Like, when you say anarchy, all I'm thinking is what was that group that was Black Lives Matter? You talking about them kind of people?
About Antifa?
Yeah, Antifa.
That's what they wanted. They want anarchy.
So that's
anarchy rule.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people do not want to make the connection with the Black Lives Matter with Antifa. They think it was a hoax, and then you look at the shit they stood for. People had to have their first look when they had their what do you call it? Their manifesto.
Right.
It was like. They didn't have the they're just a fucked up group, and people keep following them. And every time I look at the people who follow them, it's like, look, just because they say the right shit, you didn't look deeper, and now you mad because everything the Republicans said about the motherfuckers is right. You should be mad that you let these motherfuckers fool you, and the Republicans saw through it, and your dumb ass didn't, because of something you wanted or thought. We can get this by fucking with them.
Yeah, but they fucked up all of our neighborhoods. That's what was crazy. Like, they fucked up our shit worse than what, like, after that Black Lives Matter, our neighborhoods, our communities came out looking worse than they was when that shit started. I mean, like, it's like, dude, y'all wasn't fucking up them motherfuckers in Beverly Hills. Y'all wasn't fucking with them. Y'all was fucking up Compton. Further destroy the black community to make us feel some kind of way. He looked like a motherfucker that one of them motorcycle gang motherfuckers. With the big beards and shit. Nigga, you need to be on a bike. fuck wrong with you?
Well, they can't have a car.
I'm just saying, he looked like one of them big burly
No,
ass.
You gotta keep rolling.
Look like that actor that played on that fucking show Anarchy. That's what's crazy.
Son of Anarchy.
Yeah, the Sons of Anarchy, the main one, the one that looked like a fucking gorilla, a white gorilla, albino gorilla. That motherfucker. They kill me trying to say we come from monkeys and shit like niggas, but y'all the motherfuckers be using all the razors and all the shaving cream in the world. Let these motherfuckers not shave for a year and let's see if what we say when we come out at the end of the year of that. Nobody gets to use shaving cream or razors for a whole year. Let's see what y'all look like after that. Let's see what y'all look like after that. That's crazy, man. $80 fucking for a fucking fill up. That shit about to make me fucking start drinking again. Nigga, I need a bottle of wine after work. Because when you think about it, that's a day's worth of work. That's a day's worth of work for me. That fill up tank is a day's worth of work. And if we fill up the tank every other day just to get to work, I'm paying more money to get to work than I am making. Like homegirl said, we make it just enough to survive. We ain't making money to go on trips and enjoy life and have a quality. We make just to survive.
They just had an article yesterday saying people making $250,000 living paycheck to paycheck.
Living paycheck to paycheck. But I'm sure that $250,000 lifestyle is what's got you living paycheck to paycheck. Because you're probably in a beautiful home, probably driving a nice car.
Still living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
They said that if something came up and it cost more than $400, they done.
Nigga, if we didn't have $80 in our accounts right now, we would not be going to work. If we had other obligations and we was fucked up with the money. So, like, thank you, Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, whoever's controlling the universe, for allowing us to be able to maintain. But that's what we do. We maintain it. Ain't no, I just came from Aruba or Jamaica. Ain't none of that going on. I just had a nice shopping spree. None of that going on. Look at my new bedroom suit. Nope, ain't none of that going on. Bitch working day, work, go to sleep, get back up, do it all over again, and that's it.
That does not sound like thanking the Most High.
No, I'm just saying that's what it is, though. But I'm saying thank them for at least having employment. That's what I'm thanking them for. I'm not thanking them for the stress. This is stressful. This is not. No, this was not the plan, man. And just like yo said, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to link up Amazon. He's like, fucking lights go out, everybody fucks up. I'm like, oh damn. Put all this work in shit, this shit be fucked up.
Get over, because this is also the case. He know what he's doing.
Oh, and another reason why I know that yesterday was off, because remember that same chick, that white lady that said something to me about I didn't say nothing to her, and she was asking me about them eggs, and she didn't give me enough time to respond, and she was like, can you talk? Oh, she was there yesterday. tried to say some smart shit, tried to fuck with me again. She asked me about where can I find this product. And like when she said something like what category does this product fall up under? And I was like, I don't know. Oh, then okay. This is what she's doing. I was like, okay, have a nice day. I gave her right back at her ass. It's like you bitch, I gave it right back to you.
No, you gave her the energy that she.
No, I get you. Well, and I was like, exactly. I emphasized it exactly the way she did it, so she could see and hear how the fuck she sounded.
You're hoping that that's what hurt.
And then I come out after go on my break. This bitch sitting in her convertible BMW right next to my fucking park by my car. I'm like, nigga, this ain't. I'm not tripping. I know. I see it. I see it.
You're getting excited now.
No, I'm just saying.
No, you're getting excited now. You're not just saying. I see it.
I'm saying it's because it's like I'm making the connections. It's like then I come outside and the bitch sitting in the car. She ain't even leave the premises. So I was like, this shit crazy, dude. That's what I said yesterday was just weird. Like, it was weird. And the fact that she was in there, and I was like, be gone, demon. When I said that and I was putting the eggs up under my fucking mat, I was like, be gone, demon. That's when she walked away and left me alone. Then only for me to come, because I was rushing to get on my break. It's going on 5 o'clock. I ain't been on no break yet, so I'm trying to finish this shit, so I'm going on my break. I go out on my break. 10 minutes later, that bitch sitting in a convertible BMW on the phone, talking loud as hell. I'm like, these motherfuckers are everywhere, dude.
You talking about that lady? She was on the phone? Or was she in her car waiting?
She was in her car on the phone in a convertible BMW. That's why I knew it was her, because she had a convertible BMW. The same chick that fucked with me a couple weeks ago tried to fuck with me yesterday, and then was sitting in the car when I came out. So it's like the presence of the lingering presence of that. Lingering. I'm like, let me drive up and smoke me some weed real quick. Hey, motherfucker, my nerve. Filled up a whole fucking thing just for it to be emptied out. Man, you have no idea. No idea. Our store is the one that gets the orders first. They take care of us first. No, you mean they take care of these immigrants first. That's what you're saying. There ain't nobody in this bitch shopping but them. So they cater to them. All this infrastructure is catered to them. And to work against us. I see it. And then to have Trump sit there and give homage to those kids, but then don't say nothing about them Buffalo victims? Like, really? Why
is anybody worried about what the fuck Trump do?
Because
you need acknowledgement from that nigga?
No, because they had a fucking NRA convention the other day. This is why it's a big talk. Because y'all talking all around the shit, but black people, the main motherfuckers getting killed and shot the fuck up, and we ain't even in a goddamn conversation to even be blessed.
So you worried about Trump giving...
I'm not worried about him.
You brought him up.
I'm just conversing. This is what this bitch-ass nigga is doing at the bitch-ass NRA convention that these bitch-ass motherfuckers has had the other day. Ted Cruz and all these motherfuckers. And then y'all just ignore the Black Death?
You know these motherfuckers are demons, but you worried about acknowledgement from demons.
I'm just saying.
No, ain't no okay. There's no okay to that.
They're having this shit in the midst of all this shit. This is what I'm saying. Audacity. The audacity. Fuck him. Fuck all of them. It's the audacity of it all. Where you get his shirt from? Why you ain't got one? He proud to wear his shirt too, boy. He can't tell him nothing. You can't tell him nothing. Oh, you got one. I think yours is burgundy though, right?
Uh-huh.
Homeboy got Arizona plates. What the fuck you doing all the way in Michigan? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Got a new t-shirt? We gotta get you clothes shopping. Get you some summer gear. Oh, almost forgot that.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
See you later.
Peace.
Hey,
What?
stop the dog.
I will. I can't drive off without with it.
I just want to make sure the motherfucker's
Close, I know. Oh, what is this fool talking about?
Who was that though, Sarah? Was it a female that you knew, or was the bitch just an agent? Like,
Nah, it was a woman. It was a woman that I knew. But like I said, if it would have been a bitch I would have just met, she would have never got that chance. It was somebody that I knew, and a black woman.
That's what happens to happen. I'm not being funny. If you closest ones to you that bring harm, so did it affect your mental? Like, I used to be feel like the same barrel.
Yeah, no, like I probably right now in this moment feel normal again. But it did fuck my mind up. I couldn't remember shit. I was forgetting shit. It fucked me up bad. And then I got PTSD. That shit triggered my PTSD. Them bitches and their motherfuckers calling the police on me in the middle of the suburbs. All kind of shit. It just was too much. Like I'm straight. It's like I'd rather take my chances with the white man. I'd rather be around white people and white people do something to me than be around black people. Yeah. Like I'd rather a goddamn white man drug me and fuck me up or something versus a black person do it, because it's a lesser heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm racist, but I'm just like, dog, I'm tired of like I'm straight, son. Like I'm straight on black people.
What did she put in your drink though, sir? Did she put some, like, because they said it was some shrooms or something that you put, but what did the bitch do? Like, what did she do? How do you know she laced you? I mean, I understand that she laced you, but do you know what it was?
To my knowledge, it was mushroom tea. Or she slipped some ayahuasca in there, one of the two, but either way it go, whatever the fuck that bitch put in there, that shit fucked me up bad as hell. She lucky
Ooh, the ancestors need to get her around.
But
I just wouldn't lie about no shit like that. I swear to God, she's like me. Oh, he lying, this and that. Bitch, no, he ain't lying.
you can look at my fucking face. You can look at my fucking face and clearly see I was drugged. You can look dead at me on video and see that I was drugged. My fucking head was swollen, all kind of shit. You can look dead at my face and see that I was fucked up.
Sarah. You gotta keep people around you, keep what you know.
It ain't about that. It's everybody that did some fuck shit I knew since 2016, 2017. And everybody over here did some fuck shit that I knew for 4 or 5 years plus. Everybody over here that did some fuck ass shit, none of them was new. I'm just now starting to get to know new people. Nobody that was over here was new. The nigga that sabotaged my website, I knew him for like 5 years. The nigga who didn't drive the truck, I knew him for like 5 years.
Do you think everybody was jealous of Phil because you?
Yeah, they was jealous. Yeah, everybody's always been jealous of me my whole life, and that's why I'm not dealing with it. That's why I'd rather just be around white people. I'm tired of being around hating ass, envious ass niggas, man. I'm tired of it, sir.
It really is frustrating out there. I swear to God, I'm not being funny. God, because right now I'm lying. It's be your own people, the ones you love the most, that bring you down.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, we were taught that the white man was against us. Guess what? They gonna help you before your own people. I'm not dick riding you or nothing. You would expect a white person to let you before your own fucking people that you've been around for so long. That's devastating. I can't even imagine what you. I'm not being funny, girl. I cannot even imagine that you coming from the high top nigga and you're not going down, but they trying to bring you down, Pharaoh.
But my thing is, why y'all trying to fuck me over? When I made it up here, honestly, I ain't do no grimy shit. I ain't sell my soul. I ain't do nothing. I worked hard to get where I'm at.
Right.
Like I ain't do no fuck ass shit to get here. Like why the fuck y'all bothering me? Like go bother somebody else. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. But you already know what comes with the spiritual journey, Pharaoh. Before we reincarnated, and you can talk to me like that. Before we reincarnated, that's what comes with it. They don't like people like us that spiritually awakened because we can change the world, and you have changed the world. You touched a lot of people, Pharaoh, with the information you have, because you already know the devil gonna try to talk. The devil gonna try to target the people that's bringing the light. You know what I'm saying? You got so much knowledge. I don't know what they say about Pharaoh. I would never dick ride, but they can never take what you have done and what you have brought to this planet. Simple as that. You see what I'm saying? And I can honestly say that from Rashad Jamal, from Ralph Smart, like nobody can do what you have done.
They all stole my shit. They all stole my shit. They shouldn't even be getting mentioned. They all stole my shit. I'm tired of niggas building followings off of my shit and then talking down on me when you're stealing my shit. Don't none of them niggas know math. Don't none of them niggas know genetics. Don't none of them niggas know any medical science or medical terminologies. None of them niggas know constitutional law. None of them niggas know linguistics. None of them niggas know geology, geography. None of them niggas know transdimensional physics, astrology, or physics, period. None of them niggas know shit. All of them niggas watch my fucking lectures, steal my shit, and then talk down on me about my shit. I'm tired of it. But I'm like I said, I don't even want to hear niggas.
Can be to pursue and kill a wild animal for sport or food. In the autumn, for example, they hunted deer. Such determined for someone or something. In other words, he desperately hunted for a new job. That's also the definition of hunt. An act of hunting, it does mean, by the way, two things. One more. An act of hunting wild animals or game. A bear hunt. Or the police launched a hunt for said person.
Yeah.
Hunt has different meanings, Wayne. So
I got it.
I've never heard a person refer to groceries as I'm gonna go hunt some tomatoes.
And then also,
really,
I
can't Captain Crunch anywhere. I've been trying to hunt it down for weeks.
The second way you use that, you didn't use it in your quote. You said everybody wants to eat, but nobody wants to hunt. So that was the verbiage that you used. That's what you used. You didn't use the second part. So we're only going off the first part that you used.
Well, the way you use it.
Well, I'm going to take us back since y'all ganging up on him.
Whoa.
And he falling into it for no reason instead of just ignoring these niggas. But the term eat can also mean getting money. It doesn't have to necessarily mean.
So you're going to use
well, then you're still wrong with your analogy. Because you're saying if everybody want to get money but nobody want to hunt. So then you just take it back to his old quote that
nobody wants to hunt. Hunt is the equivalent of working for something.
You can't have a quote.
Fuckers figure that shit out. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Go to the fucking university.
Like